In 1940, every soldier was told to leave Dunkirk, but one man stayed behind.
In May 1940, the British Army received an order that sounded like defeat. Leave Dunkirk. Leave your weapons and get out alive. German forces were closing in from every direction. The sky belonged to enemy aircraft. The sea was the only escape. Hundreds of thousands of soldiers stood on the beaches waiting. Some prayed, some stared at the water, some already knew they would not make it. This evacuation would later be called Operation Dynamo. Among those soldiers was a British corporal named Henry Collins. He was not famous. He was not a hero in uniform. He was just tired and human. When the order came, Henry's unit ran toward the boats. Smoke filled the air. Bombs fell without warning. Men dropped their weapons just to move faster. As Henry ran, he heard something that stopped him. Moaning. Inside a half-destroyed medical post near the beach were wounded soldiers. Some could not stand. Some could not speak. Some were already losing hope. The medical staff was gone. There were no stretchers. There was no time. An officer shouted at Henry to keep moving. "There's no coming back," he warned. Henry looked at the boats, then at the wounded men, then back at the boats again, and he stopped. While others escaped, Henry stayed behind. That night, he dragged the wounded deeper into the building. He tore pieces from his uniform to make bandages. He shared water. He waited. Bombs shook the walls through the night. Each explosion reminded him that morning might never come. When dawn arrived, the beach was almost empty. Dunkirk had fallen. German soldiers entered the area at sunrise. Henry heard their boots outside. He stood up slowly. He raised his hands and stepped outside alone. A German officer pointed his weapon at him. Henry spoke calmly, knowing every word mattered. "These men are wounded," he said. "They cannot fight. They cannot run, but they are still soldiers." The officer looked past Henry into the building. He paused. Then something unexpected happened. Cold nights, silence. He survived. Back in Britain, Dunkirk became a symbol of escape and survival. Stories were told. Medals were given. Henry never spoke publicly. Years later, someone finally asked him why he stayed behind, why he didn't escape when he had the chance. Henry answered quietly. "Everyone remembers the men who escaped Dunkirk," he said. "I remember the men who couldn't.